All right. Hello, all. Tiffany here. Um, I'm doing this video on this Sunday morning. It is November the 13th, 2016. And I'm doing this video basically just to talk, to get some things out that need to be said that a lot of people want to say and can't say it, or don't know how to respond. But this is basically about what's going on right now in the world. Um, we know that we have a new president elect, and if everybody's been watching the news, it's been crazy out there, really, really crazy. And I did a video, and I basically, congratulated our president. But I said something that I think I need to clarify. Um, the world needs a change. We need a drastic change. It cannot be gradual because that time has come to an end. It is time for things to move forward and stop being stale and stuck. Okay? A lot of the shit that Donald Trump is talking about doing, it may piss some people off in the way that he's saying it. Really, definitely pisses people off. Okay? I'm not going to lie. I know it does because the way you say things has a lot of impact on how they're received. And the way that he says stuff is really, I think just basically for publicity to stand out. Whatever it was that he did, he won. Okay, whether they cheated, I don't know whether enough people voted or not for Hillary. I don't understand what however it happened, it did happen. Okay. Now I understand like the marching and the protesting and everything. If it works and they impeach him, hey, great. But then what? Then what after that? Everybody can complain about things that are not right and that need to be corrected, but do you have an answer for how to correct them? If you don't have an answer, then you need to just deal with what's going on because it doesn't make any sense. You can impeach this president, okay? You can impeach him, then we have to have a whole nother election. And then who are we going to vote for? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. I was really skeptical about voting because I'm in a crossroads. I agree with some of the things that Hillary had to say, and things that she wanted to address. I agree with some of the things that Donald said. I just don't agree with how he said them. Okay, so I was like in a point, but the way that America is right now, we need someone strong, someone who knows about handling these type of things and that can take care of them. And people are pissed off that it's Donald Trump. I understand that. I totally understand that because he said a lot of very offensive things. Okay, let's just say it. He said a lot of very offensive things, but also be real with yourselves. A lot of the things that he did say were true. They're very true. It's just the way he said them that pissed people off. Okay, so like I said, I don't agree with everything that he said, but I don't agree with everything that Hillary said. So where will we be? Even after we impeach, if he gets impeached, if that does happen, then where will we be after that? Who's going to be next? Because totally, I don't think either one of these people are the exact right, conduit or the exact leader that we really need for this world, to advance and go further. Okay, it's not going to happen. We really need to sit down, or if you're going to talk and you're going to march, say something. Give suggestions on ideas. Get to somebody. This is what I'm trying to do, you guys. Okay, I'm not trying to be famous, but I do want to help, and I want somebody to listen to what I have to say because this is the real truth of the matter. I had a problem with both of these parties because, hey, I'm a black woman. I don't give a damn. Okay, I know about the rest of the world, but our black people are really going through some bullshit right now. And there's through the whole election, I really didn't see that addressed. Okay, we have seen about the violence with the cops and everything, but that was not the real main issue. The whole this whole campaign that they were going through was them going back and forth, and Donald talking shit about Mexicans and building walls and saying really ignorant things. And I'm looking at it like, dude, do you guys see that There is a war going on right here in our own United States. And even closer than that, in our own communities right here. Okay? We have a lot of things going on. And everyone in California, yes, you did vote. You voted for Hillary. Hillary won in California. Okay? So out here in California, it's like, okay, we voted. We did what we wanted to do, but it still didn't happen. And I don't want you to feel like even though you voted, it doesn't make a difference. Because, see, this sets a bad example for our youth. Okay? I got a 17-year-old daughter who wanted to vote, but she was on the same thing. She was like, I don't even know who to vote for, Mom. But guess what? She's going to be able to vote coming up here, and I want her to have good candidates to vote for. I want her to know that the real issues, okay, the world issues are a big deal. Yes, they are. But each community, each city, each town, each country has their own way of living and the way of doing things, okay? And a president cannot really actually sit here and dictate how to control somewhere else in the world because he can only know so much about their culture and the way that they live. So I totally disagree with one person being in charge of the whole world. I just don't agree with that. Okay, but since we have it that way and since that's the way things go, then we really need someone who focuses on the people. And I hate to tell you this, as much as Hillary talked like she was for the people, I don't recall her really putting a foot down on some of the certain things that were happening in these communities, like in the Mexican communities, how they're feeling about things going on. All she did was fuel the fire against Trump with that, instead of addressing how we can fix that. So it doesn't feel like that we're being burdened. Like this is what Trump feels like. Okay, we're giving all of our stuff over to people who are illegally coming over here. And we have people here who are legal who can't get it because it's going out to illegals. I agree with that. I totally do. But there's a way to do it. How do you fix it? That's what we need to talk about. We need to talk about how to fix these things as opposed to putting up a wall. That's retarded. There's another way to do this. You know, let's help them. If they want to come over here and work their asses off to make a living, but what they're doing helps our own society too. You have to realize that. You know, they come over here, they get these jobs, and they work. They work 2 and 3 jobs. They don't play no damn games when it comes to going to work. They don't sit on their asses. I know people around here in our own country, in our own city, in our own states that sit around and do nothing and expect to just collect money. That shit has to stop. It has to stop. So I agree with him on that too, because that money can be going out to people who need it. Okay? So this is the shit that I'm like, that's got me like really going. I don't really care that Donald is the president. I don't care who the president is. I want the president to be somebody who is going to fix this shit instead of talking about fixing it and pissing everybody off with their crazy views, and just fix the stuff. And everybody out here who's pissed off and wanting to leave the country, and even to these stars and these celebrities who are saying that, you guys, let's do something. Leaving the country is not going to do it. And you thought voting was going to do it. Okay, it didn't. He still made it in. So now that he's in, let's fix it. Because there's people here who have to be here, who cannot just get up and jump and leave like celebrities or anybody else that has all this money. Okay? We can't do that. We have to deal with it. And if you care about your people, then you won't say, I'm just going to leave. No, we need to do something about it. So somebody has to get in there and get a hold to whoever's going to be in charge of this country and tell them, look, there are things that we can do to fix this. Okay? Give these illegals jobs. Get them over here, and if they want to get a job and they want to work in there, make their asses become legal here before you allow them to work. Okay? That's just it. Make them become legal. That's a good idea. Okay? And as far as this violence and stuff is going, I don't see them. I was at the Hood Nations. Okay? We had Snoop Dogg and the game and everything coming out there. We got celebrities out here talking about this shit in the streets about our black people, okay, out here getting killed by the cops, killing each other. We got our young people out here wilding out, don't know what to do, taking crazy ass drugs because they don't know what to do. We got to work on that shit. That's the real close at home shit right there, okay? Our kids out in the street wilding out, cops killing up our people. We need to stop that, and we need to make a way where the police that police us is us. We need to police ourselves. That's what we need to do, because then we know it won't be no unnecessary killing, because we don't want to kill our people. We want our people to get our shit straight. We want our people to get our shit right. We want our people to be productive, and we want them to be educated. This is the stuff that we want for our people. We don't need the cops trying to control our fucked up situation by killing our kids, by killing our men. They're killing our young people. They're killing them. We don't want that to happen. We need to start policing ourselves, Black people. We need to start policing our communities. I love what they talked about at Hood Nations. You know, it's about us policing ourselves. Then we don't have to call the police to come in and kill anybody. We need to control our young people and let them understand that they are important. They mean something. Their lives are important to everyone around here. So we need to get out there and get our Black people, get our kids motivated on changing things and making things a lot better. This is what the shit that we need to be doing, okay? Instead of worried about the stuff that we have no control of. What do you have control of? You have control of your kids. You have control of your community. You can talk to your neighbors. You guys can come together. You guys can work on fixing things in your own neighborhood, okay? That's one. Then we have to deal with the damn system. The system that they stick us in that is nothing but built to make us fail. Okay, I never wanted to be on the county or getting EBT or, I didn't want to get no food stamps, and then I always wanted to work. I worked for my life. And what all of my hard work did, you know what it did? It got me disabled, where I have to be on the system. And guess what the system is doing to me? Fucking me over. The system is bullshit. You can do everything that they tell you to do, but they don't do their part, and you get fucked. I'm sitting here with no food, and I got 2 children. I was supposed to have food on the 5th. I didn't get them because of something that the people who were supposed to give me the money, that system fucked up. They didn't fix anything. So I'm sitting here with no food. And I've been up there twice. Now I got to get up tomorrow and go again to try to fix some shit that's not right. This is the shit that needs to be worked on. Okay? This is the shit that needs to be fixed before you even worry about who the fucking president is, because he don't give a fuck about this. And since you can't fix that, okay, marching and everything, let that go. Okay, what about the rest of this? Don't focus all your attention on, oh, damn, Donald Trump, he's the damn president. Oh, shit, we got to get the fuck out of here. Don't focus on that. Focus on your community. Focus on your children so we can fix the shit. And so whatever happens does not affect us in such a terrible and horrific way. We can change it around if we all get together and use our brilliant brains, okay? We're Black, but we're brilliant at the same time. And I know a lot of the things in the world has made us feel like we're below and pushing us down and throwing all of us in jail and we're out of control, and we're not. We can show them that we can control. We were in Africa, baby, controlling it, running things. We didn't need nobody coming in and telling us how to do anything. We were living and surviving there. So we don't need to come here and have somebody else trying to tell us how to do things. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. We know what needs to be fixed. So we have to come together as a people and do this. How many times the motherfuckers got to tell y'all that? I'm pretty sure y'all heard Martin Luther King said he got a holiday. Come on, man. I know you heard Kennedy talking about the freedom and all of these people talked about this shit, and it still is not getting through. We are going to have to fix this shit. Okay? So march, protest. But then in the meantime, when you go home, work with your fucking kids. Work in your community. Get together with some people, key people in your community, and go over here to these county offices and DPSSs and all of these people and talk to them and say, hey, you guys are messing us up. You're not helping. Let's get that shit straight. And then we'll be all right. I promise you. But I guarantee you got a big surprise coming up about this election. I guarantee you. Just keep watching. All right? You guys be blessed. I know I'm ranting. I'm talking a lot of shit, but it has to be said. Okay? So check it out. Come check me out later. All right? Have a wonderful day.